When it comes to sales and being in sales, what are some of the best books that you could read as a salesperson to hold your buyer accountable, to ask better questions, and close more deals? I'm Scott Bell. I'm coming to you live from Sacramento, California. A perfect day to talk about sales and a perfect day to talk about books for you as a salesperson. So check this out. Today, I've got Consistency Selling from Weldon Long, right? And look at that. That is an advanced copy right there. It says it right there. It's an advanced copy. I was on the phone with him a couple months back, and he said, I got a new book coming out. And I said, hey, can I get a galley copy? And he was like, yep, absolutely, Scott. So I'm going to let you know there's some really cool things about this book that you need to know about. And the first thing is, this book's about 260 pages long, and the first 70 pages are all about mindset. They're all about the things that cause salespeople to not sell. And so when I ride with a salesperson, one of the things that happens is it's a lot of a therapy session. I'm talking to them, they're telling me what's going on in their life, and you're going to find that your personal issues in your life have a direct impact on how you sell. And it does convolute your sales process, and it does give you issues. So Wally, or Weldon, has done a fantastic job of writing 70 pages of mindset training. Now, this 70 pages could be a book on its own. It would be cool to buy if you just had this section. So I'm going to let you know. You pick up this book, you want to read the first 70 pages, but grab a journal and take notes. And you're going to want to make a lot of notes because you're going to find some of the stuff that happens in your life really does have a huge impact on the way that you sell. Okay, so starting on page 83, Wally starts talking about power questions. And power questions are a way to ask a buyer a question and gain some commitment. So if you ever read Influence by Robert Cialdini, he talks about when you ask somebody and somebody makes a public declaration, one of the things is they want to stay consistent to that public declaration. So if somebody says something to you in the sales process, it's your job as a salesperson to hold them accountable for what they say. So Wally has 7 really good questions in here. Now I'm going to let you know a common mistake that I see salespeople make, and I've seen salespeople make when they work with Wally, is they want to water the questions down. They want to be like, whoa, wait a second. This question is a little bit difficult for me to ask, so I'm going to take it and I'm going to modify it. And one of the things you're going to find out is you could probably, if you really wanted to, use a screwdriver for a hammer, but that's not an effective way to use that tool. Now, the same thing is going to happen when you go through these power questions. You're going to want to ask them, for the most part, the way that they're written. And what it's going to do is, as long as you're asking them the right way and you're going through the order of operations like it's a mathematical problem, you're going to find that they do help you out. Okay, so this is the beginning to help you overcome objections, because Wally's process is all built on earlier you said. Like, hey, can you help me out? Earlier you said you'd be able to make a decision today. What's changed? I mean, that's pretty much word for word some of his scripting. So you're going to find that a lot of the stuff that he does in live trainings, which I've been to, are a lot of the things that go into this book and really help you sell. And I see salespeople make this mistake. So Wally mentions a couple of different industries. He's done a lot in in-home sales and services, so plumbing, heating, and air. And I hear salespeople go, yeah, but that's not my industry. Well, okay, your job is to adapt and recognize that if other people in your industry don't think that they could use it, you've got an edge that they don't. You have the ability to have a leg up on them. So there's about 190 pages in here. They're all about sales training, overcoming objections, getting consistency statements from the person that you're meeting with, and how to overcome some of the most common objections, because it doesn't really matter what you sell. I mean, I want to think about it comes up a lot. I'm getting other bids, or I need to get 3 bids, or your price is too high, or like 3 of the most common objections you're going to get. And there's things in here that will help you overcome them when you put it in place. So I would say, out of sales books for you to pick up, this is an important one. You should have it. Consistency Selling by Weldon Long, or Wally Long. Guy's got 2 names. I've known him for a while, so I call him Wally, right? So check out this book, pick it up. It's $18 just for the first 70 pages alone. Super well worth it. It's a well-written book. Lots of value for you to have. Now you got one thing to do from here, just one thing. Find the subscribe button, click on it, and every time I send out a video, you'll get an update that says Scott Bell Consultant sent out a video. You should check it out, which you should. We'll see you soon. Aloha.